Welcome back. In this video, let us try to understand portfolio management in detail. First of all, let us understand the definition of portfolio. A portfolio is a collection of projects, programs, and other work performed to implement organizational strategies leading to the achievement of organizational goals. I'll repeat again. A portfolio is a collection of projects, programs, and other work performed to implement organizational strategies leading to the achievement of organizational goals. Portfolios are managed by portfolio managers. Organizations need to grow, so they need to develop strategies for achieving their organizational goals. And these strategies are implemented through programs and projects. So portfolio management comprises of selection of the best programs and projects which are in true alignment to the organization's strategy for growth, and then executing them. And throughout the execution, continuously monitor and maintain the alignment to the organization strategies and completing them. These days, these organizational strategies are very dynamic because business environment is continuously changing. New technologies are coming in rapidly. Now, AI is challenging the status quo of many existing things. AI can even generate code. AI can cut short review times, process times, etc. So we are living in an era of total disruption through emerging technologies, global warming, and political instability, supply chain challenges. So the another example for technology disruption is the proliferation of the EV vehicles than anticipated. So all these things makes the business environment very turbulent. So portfolio management is becoming now, or it has to become more agile or more dynamic. So it is all about picking up the right projects which are in true alignment to the organization's strategy for growth and maintaining this alignment and benefits realization. So at the end of it, we have to realize the values and organizational goals must be accomplished. And all these things put together, we call it as the portfolio life cycle. It starts with the selection, organization strategies, supported by the best projects and programs, managed by and throughout the execution of the portfolio, you have to monitor for alignment because organization strategies can change. Recently, Apple stopped their Apple Car project, and they wrote off approximately a huge amount. They were willing to consider it as a sunk cost, and that is all part of portfolio management. Sometimes we'll decide to stop existing projects, we'll decide to start new projects because suddenly the organization strategies can change. Portfolio management, as we partially discussed, it starts with the organization strategies for achieving their business goals. And then we have to identify the right projects, potential projects and programs which will support the organization strategy in a most effective manner. and select the right projects, because there could be multiple options. From that, we have to choose the best ones, because no organization will have the bandwidth to promote all the potential projects and programs in the pipeline. So we have to literally pick up the best, which will support the organization strategy for growth in the most optimal way, and then execute them. And throughout the execution, you monitor for the alignment part of it, and then at the end of it, they deliver strategic value for growth. So this is the typical life cycle of portfolio management: organization strategy, selection of the best projects and programs, then maintaining the alignment with the strategy, and then finally delivering the desired the result, which will help the organization to achieve their organizational goals. Portfolio management perspective. So here at the topmost, we have the portfolio, and portfolio can contain multiple programs like program A, program B, and program C. And each of these programs can contain project A1, A2, and here project B1, B2, here project C1, C2, etc. And it is not mandatory that the projects which comes under a portfolio is always part of a program. It is not mandatory, because there can be standalone projects which is part of the portfolio. And portfolios are managed by portfolio managers. And at a program level, it is managed by program managers. And at a project level, it is all managed by project managers. So this is the hierarchy of management. I think this diagram will make things much clearer. And the entire portfolio will support the organization strategies for growth, and those strategies will support the organizational goal achievement. Now, this is a very interesting diagram, that is the BCG matrix, that is Boston Consulting Group matrix, which is very useful for analyzing the portfolio of organizations, which will help them to optimize their portfolios. So this BCG matrix comprises of four segments, at the topmost here, we have the star projects. Actually, the initiatives, the organizational initiatives, or the products can be categorized into these four. So we have the stars here. That is projects or the high growth, high market share, products with high growth, potential for high growth, and they're operating in high market share segments, and strong competitive position, and generate significant cash, and need additional investment. So actually, every initiative or every project or a product development, it starts as an idea. So we get a product idea, and we are not very sure about whether it will be successful or not. So we do multiple prototypes, the evaluation happens, and at some point in time, we gain confidence in that particular project idea. Till then, it remains as a question mark, and then we start investing onto it after the feasibility studies, technical and commercial and feasibility studies. We start investing, At some point in time, it will start earning revenue. So slowly it will become a star project. That means it is bringing in a lot of money, and it is operating in a high growth market. And after some time, some of these stars can become cash cows. That means they still bring in a lot of revenue, uh, but at the same time, uh, they high market share, but there's a low growth market. So then these are the cash cows, and over a period of time, these cash cows will become dogs. That means that particular product has become end of life, so it must be retired. So it is low growth, low market share. So this will give us a snapshot of all the initiatives that is going. If you can map all the initiatives that is going within the organization, that will help us to identify the question marks, stars, cash cows, and dogs. And if you're confident, or if your confidence level is low on the project, sometimes we'll be able to kill them, and the dogs can be killed, and that resources can be utilized more on question marks and stars. So all these decisions is possible with the help of a BCG matrix. So the BCG matrix is a very useful tool for identifying the right projects, uh, which will be part of the portfolio, and then maintaining the alignment also. Because we need to have projects falling into question marks, stars, and cash cows. That is a must. And it is very sure that some of these cash cows will become dogs. So that is also certain. So if we have to continuously run a company successfully, we need to have projects in all these segments. These things this will be clearer if you take a look at the Apple's current BCG profile. Now, Apple Vision Pro, it is an emerging thing. That is a question mark. Apple Car project, again, it was a question mark, and now they have dropped that particular project with a huge sunk cost. I think it is $100 billion or something, which they decided to go off. They called off that project. And Apple Watch, yes, it is an emerging, I think it has emerged from question marks to stars. Because this analysis is dated back to 2024. 2024, now 2 years have passed. Uh, so Apple Watch, I think it is somewhere in the star. It is a high growth segment. They're operating in the high growth segment. So Apple Watch is here, iPhone is here, Macs are here, AirPods are here. So these are all high market share, high growth segment. And we have the cash cows, we have the iPads here, and we have the services like App Store, Apple Music, Cloud, Apple TV, etc. They are in the cash cow, but they are bringing in money, but it is slow growth and high market share. And where is the iPod? iPod is dog. Now they have retired that product. It is no more there. Uh, Once upon a time, iPod was a cash cow, and before that, it was a star. Now it has become a dog. And Apple TV, I'm not sure whether they have stopped it or not. but maybe it is end of life. So that is in the dog. So I think this gives this BCG matrix will help organizations to really analyze their portfolios. Then we have the Ansoff matrix. Here, again, there are four quadrants. So if I have to really grow, or rather, if we have to grow our revenue, one option is we have to take existing market. Here we have existing products and new products. One option is existing products. We market it well, market penetration, we have to increase in the existing market. So existing product, existing market, sell more there. So we need to have strategies for that. Then existing product, we can take it to new markets. So now if you're operating only in India, maybe you can take it to other countries as well, the same product. So that is existing product, new market. Then we have new product, existing market. So if you are selling iPhones in a particular market, maybe you can try to sell the earpods as well. So the market is same, but you are introducing a new product which can be sold along with the existing product. So a new product, existing market. And then we have new product, new market. That is basically diversification, introduce new products, etc. The existing product, existing market, and the existing product, new market has a lower risk, and new product, existing market, and new product, new markets have higher risk factors. So based on the risk appetite of the organizations, we can choose. So this BCG matrix is a great tool, and Ansoff matrix is a great tool. While defining the organization strategies and then identifying the portfolios, these are great tools. Here, this table gives us the difference between program management and portfolio management. Programs always deliver benefits and outcomes through coordinated management of related projects. So in a program management, a program is a collection of interrelated projects which when done together gives us some value. So it is not unrelated projects. It is a set of related projects that is key. Whereas portfolio, they achieve strategic objectives by selecting and managing the right mix of investments. They may not be related. There may not be a synergy between the initiatives within a portfolio, whereas in program, it's about related projects. Program management is connected with benefits realization, whereas portfolio management is connected with strategic alignment and value optimization. And program management focuses on related projects and sometimes operational activities, whereas programs, projects, and other work are part of the portfolio. And the components of a program are interdependent, whereas the components may be completely unrelated when it comes to portfolio. So this gives the subtle difference between programs and portfolio. programs are always within the portfolio. So portfolio is a collection of programs and projects which will and other work which will help the organizations to meet the strategic business advantages, whereas a program is a collection of interrelated projects which when done together gives us more value than doing them one after the other. For example, a portfolio can have a new airport, a new metro rail, and a new road, a new ring road. So all these things can be part of a portfolio. Whereas a program, we are talking about a new airport, approach roads, connectivity via metro. So there is a connection between the components within a program, whereas the components within a portfolio, there need not be interconnections. In summary, a portfolio is a collection of projects, program, and other work, supports the organization's strategy for growth. Selection of the best projects with the right alignment is key to success of portfolio management. And it is not just the selection, we have to maintain the alignment because strategies can change frequently, and always linked to the achievement of organizational goals and value and managed by portfolio managers. And we also discussed about the Boston Consulting Group matrix, that is the BCG matrix, and the Ansoff matrix. And we also discussed about the difference between programs and portfolios. So thank you very much for watching this video lesson. I presume that you got good value out of this video. The corresponding page or the reference page to the PM Digital Guide is provided as a link to this video. And if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, do subscribe so that you will get the newer lessons without fail.